campaigns are the heart of Selgora. You can use them to create automation workflows, such as when a new order is made, a new customer registers, or to ask for review after an order is complete. To understand how it works, we will create an automation workflow for a new order. We want to send an email asking for a review 5 days after the order is created. We have already created the campaign, so let's inspect it. First, we will define the name and the description of this campaign so we can easily recognize it later. Then we can decide if we want to track the opens and the clicks on every email from this campaign. In the second part, we will define the audience. We can select one or more segments which we will use in this campaign and decide if the customer needs to be in all of the selected segments or in any of them. If you have an e-commerce store such as Shopify or WooCommerce, you will have already a lot of segments predefined, so you can just choose from them. Otherwise, you will have to define your segments from the segment screen. The fourth part defines the trigger. For now, we have three trigger types. So the first one is start now for all the customers from our audience. That means that when I click the update button down, the go live button down here, it will automatically start the campaigns for everyone from this segment, unless they are already in this campaign. The second is called start when a customer from audience enters segment. So anyone from this audience, when they enter a segment, they will enter this campaign. For example, we can define all customers when they become repeat buyers, they will automatically enter this campaign. For our campaign, we will use start when event occurs, and the event types is order create. These event types are created from the API. So when you send a call, when you make a call to the events API, this will be automatically created, and the second time you will see it here, so you can use it to create campaigns. If you have a Shopify store, all of your webhooks can be used as events once the first one was triggered. Then we have the what part, the campaign workflow. We can define for now email messages, update attributes, webhooks, the waiters, and decision pointers. We will soon have Facebook custom audiences, push notifications, Slack messages, Google audiences, and SMS and WhatsApp. We are working hard to get this ready as soon as possible. So let's see our campaign. We have the start of the campaign, and then we have an update action. As you can see, the background defines what type of action it is. Here we define that we update the order count with 1 when a new order is made, and then we decide that the total spend is equal to what it was previous plus the total price. This is from the body of the event, so we can use anything from the body of the event. Then we define the average order value, which is equal with customer total spend divided by orders count. First, we wait 5 days. So we defined here a timer. We can decide a fixed or a random timer. You can use random timers if you want for stuff to be more authentic, like you want to send a personal email and you don't want it to be exactly 2 hours after an action. You want between 2 hours and 4 hours anytime to be sent, so it looks more authentic. For our action, we defined 5 days. You can say days, hours, or minutes, and then decide on what days of the week you want this email to be sent. Next action to be triggered. So we excluded Sundays and Saturdays because we don't want to send in weekend. And then you can define at what hour of the day to resume, or you can leave it empty and it will be calculated based on what you have at the top. Then we send an email, which tells us ask for review. We can define an internal name, which will be shown only here, so it's easy for us to recognize at what step we are. We can use shortcodes, and you can view all of your shortcodes here in this page and use any of them. And we define the subject. Then we can use a template, which we defined previously. We can reuse templates many times in newsletter and campaigns. That's why we put them in another screen. Then you can decide to what percent of your customer base you want this email to be sent. We decided to be sent to everyone, so that's 100%. We can define for 50% and add a new version of the email, another 50%, or we can add more versions of that email. Then we can define the sender. And here you can send from one or more email addresses. And at last, you can see here for this email the open rate and the click rate. Then we wait another 3 days before sending the next email. And then we have a decision point. And in that decision point, we decide to check if the customer received or opened an email. So we decide to check if the user clicked on the ask for a review email, because there we have a call to action to the reviews page, and probably if he clicked there, he left a review. So we decide if he did, then we send the 20% coupon email. If not, we ask him, what did you not like about that product you bought? And then we wait another 3 days and send the related products email. At the bottom, we can make this campaign inactive or live. We can change the settings anytime. So for example, if you want to take a campaign offline, you just have to make it inactive. If you want to go live with it, just push go live.